Brisky never spoke to me. I have never met him. I do not know him from Adam. He was alleged to have spoken to my son, Falana, Fars. Yes, my son said this guy was appealing to people for assistance and called my son, I think on May 4, thereabout this year, please, can you give me 3 million naira to be placed in a special part of the prison? We'll call it the VIP section. And my son asking, are you calling me under the authorization of the superintendent of prisons? He said, no, please, don't call me again. I'm unable to assist you to bribe the prison authorities.
My people, welcome back to my channel. Uncle FEMI FALANA, the father of Fars, aka the bad guy. You know, all this while we have Fars and Very Dark Man has been going forth, front and back. He has been quiet. He never talk anything. But he don't come as come talk. See, Very Dark Man make him come on him name from the matter or the potopoto where he don't put in name. Or he go face lawsuit again.
Actually reached out to you. Did Bobrisky speak or directly or indirectly to you? If that is not the case or not the case, what are you doing? You've written a letter seeking a retraction of it. No. But what are you doing to establish your innocence in what has been an allegation on this matter?
No, Seun. Brisky never spoke to me. I have never met him. I do not know him from Adam. He was alleged to have spoken to my son, Falana, Fars. Yes, my son said this guy was appealing to people for assistance and called my son, I think on May 4, thereabout this year, please, can you give me 3 million naira to be placed in a special part of the prison? We'll call it the VIP section. And my son asking, are you calling me under the authorization of the superintendent of prisons? He said, no, please, don't call me again. I'm unable to assist you to bribe the prison authorities. And be very careful, since you're already in jail for an offense. Please, if you are going to come in next time, you either do it through the superintendent or you write a letter endorsed by the prison authorities. And that was the last. Somebody now said he listened to a tape somewhere and went out to lampoon and rather defame me by saying the guy had spoken to me. Of course, we are going to examine the call logs. And my son has also said, this was the guy who originated a call to me. My son has never negotiated fees on behalf of anybody. On the contrary, my 3 children normally refer people who need assistance to me and not those. In fact, my wife was asking our kids recently, why are you always sending people who are not able to pay our fees? Next time we are going to be charging you. So this is the position. Now what I'm going to do, I have resisted the temptation shown to file a criminal complaint because I'm leading a team of lawyers in West Africa campaigning for decriminalization of freedom of expression. We have succeeded. This campaign is being coordinated by the Media Foundation for West Africa, of which I'm a member of the board. We have succeeded in getting Liberia, Ghana, and Sierra Leone to decriminalize freedom of expression. We are still appealing to other countries in the region to ensure that we respect freedom of expression. But that is not a license for defaming people, for blackmailing people. Once, and what we are saying, if you are defamed, in the words of the late Justice Olatawura, in the case of Otawankwo and the state, if you are defamed by anybody, please go out there and sue for libel, where you put your own character in issue. In this case, we are not going to file a criminal complaint. We will not be pushed to do that. I'm currently defending a couple of journalists who are standing trial, either under the Cyber Crimes Act or under criminal libel. But what you are going to do is to embark on civil proceedings with a view to restoring our integrity, my own name and that of my son, so that nobody will simply rush to the social media to defend any Nigerian. We want to make an example. In this case, we have asked for a retraction and an apology rendered to us. And that is not too much. And if we don't have a retraction, an apology acceptable to us, accepted by us, we are certainly going to initiate civil proceedings in the High Court.
Yeah, Mr. Falana.
All right. I've received a lot of calls this morning. Very dark man. Did you see what Uncle Femi Falana said on channels? He's going to make an example. You know, he said a lot of things. To be honest, I refuse to make this about very dark man and the Falanas. You understand? It is about exposing corruption that has eaten the system so deep. First things first, somebody committed an offense. The person was taken to court. The court passed a judgment. One godfather called that the person should not go to where the courts passed the judgment, that the person should go to a private lodge. Now, I exposed that. They called us for an investigation. They called EFCC, prison, Very Dark Man, and Bobrisky. These three people came, one of them did not come, and it is not a problem. Meaning, if I say the Godfather, they very, very strong. Now, I expect a lot of you to be very disturbed. You people need to be disturbed, but you don't understand. It's not, leave Bobrisky. This is not Bobrisky. You should be bothered about a godfather that will be in Nigeria, that if somebody commit a crime, just imagine say person now buy your papa. Somebody come una house, come rob, una come buy people, una come eventual police come catch him, they come hand over him to prison. One godfather come call, they come command the person. How does that help us as a country when the thieves that are committing crimes, there's no guarantee that they are being locked up? When the people committing crime, that there's no guarantee that they are locked up. They are kept away from the people that are living a very good life. You should be bothered. It's not about the Falanas and Very Dark Man. It's about the crime. Now, after that thing was released, everybody was in the house, not true or not lie. But when we can't reach House of Red, it can't they become truths. The truth can't they glaring for the eyes when they put those prison people for inside that docket. I mean a dock. When they asked them, was Bobrisky in prison? From all their response, obviously the guy was not in prison. If you remember, these prison people talk, say they do test, abi they go carry Bobrisky, go do one test. They say Bobrisky na complete man. So Bobrisky they serve in time for man prison. Now when the thing cast, they say Bobrisky they no put him for man prison. Say because they fear say men go do this, men go do that. Say they can't keep him for special place. Meanwhile, the Bobrisky they talk saying they with men for men prison and they enjoyed it. Now prison oga they tell us say Bobrisky na tranny. Bobrisky na tranny. Now why they no put and say get women feature, in get Bobby and in get Tutu. So I sing get Bobby and Toto. Why you no put on with women where get Bobby and Toto? Say you go create special place for them. And we took him from minimum and maximum prison with their private car. Now they transport prisoner with private motor. And you people should be disturbed in Nigeria. It don't be like truth. See that recording now don't obviously be like truth. It is not about Falanas and very dark man. EFCC on the other hand, just come there, come they blow English that day. I just they look them. They talk. I don't even bother myself. I just look them. I say go and investigate the accounts. Bring the account details of that in brother. Let's see the whole accounts. Talk finish. They don't get talk again. Investigate the accounts. Let's know all the money that left the account and all the money that came into the account during the period when Bob was with you, so that we'll find the corruption that is inside the SCC. All the English other one they speak, finish on him out. My own be say if they are serving me a letter, me wanna also serve Bobrisky this same letter, because I am not the origin of the tape. But I know they serve me, Mona leave another person where originate am. Mona serve the two of us if na the verse. Do you understand? Uncle Femi is somebody that I respect, and I say if I see him today, say I go still lie down for ground. Even if eventually even still carry me go the courts. Maybe more just say push come to shove. I can't go spend 2-3 months. I come back. Let's just imagine, which is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like corruption I expose. Even if I see him, I would lie down on the floor for him. He's a baba. He's a grandfather. Anyways, I'll be waiting for the letter when they serve me. That one is not a problem. My own be say the corruption must be exposed.
Now lawsuits, we never stay tired these people. They see they fly lawsuits up and down. Inside never thought, because in the head one committee where they encourage freedom of speech and freedom of expression. So it no go good where we say him they head that champion that thing, then I come they arrest somebody or carry somebody go court for saying his mind. You see, say maybe if he's not heading that committee or he's not a member of that committee or that delegate, maybe info don't lock this guy up or info don't swan. But looking at it from holistically, how it take happen. This guy be no calling name Sha. In the play record, come hear in name. He can say, Abba, Uncle Femi too. Say, I refuse to agree. See, I refuse to agree. Like, he was so disappointed saying here the man name for that place. And they don't leave waiting happen. Go they find person we come talk waiting happen. They can't talk say fire the bomb for that place. They can't leave the fire with the bomb. They can't catch you. See you talk say fire the bomb. Does that make sense? Now the situation would happen like this. Does that make sense? You see, this country, you get as they take go. The person will call your name, Bobrisky, why you no catch her? Because it's looking at the way it's looking now is like all this Godfather where they talk about. Even I say not true. You understand? Because since some people can get away with a lot of things, and if you talk about them, you will talk them, they will come catch. That means there's no freedom of speech in Nigeria. Some people say there's freedom of speech, there's no freedom after speech. Now what do you mean? Even though he did not say that he was involved, he only played the record, which we all listened to it together. The only thing you have to do now is to make a forensic research or whatever to ascertain whether that voice note they authentic. And if in the authentic, now Bobrisky go catch now. Yes, now Bobrisky go catch. We go carry your name, put for that place. He no catch Bobrisky. And the person we talk say, Bobrisky talk say, now you go catch. It's not making sense from here. I don't know whether it makes sense from your own angle. But if it makes sense, let me know in the comment section. And please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscription is free. You're not paying to subscribe. Just hit the subscription button, as well as the notification button to be the first to see our video next time. I'll see you again in our next video. But before then, please do stay safe.